All right. This is called Opening Windows to Worlds. There was smoking, and I remember the first writing I did in college, there was smoking. Needed something to suck on with the lips, some kind of tension going through, and the inhaling and the exhaling and the poking the cigarette into the ashtray. And the repeated motions of those movements in cycles affected the creative process. Kind of kept me going. Watching those term paper pages pile up, getting those A's. In graduate school, I found weed to be better, and especially weed mixed with cigarettes. So I'd sit in rooms that were the exact opposite of a greenhouse, where things are fresh and air allows flowers and leaves to grow. I liked rooms that could kill anything living, and I kept piling up term paper pages and ashtray butts and special plastic small square boxes they were for those little weed ends that you wanted to save. My wife would come into these little rooms now and then and say, "Jesus Christ, this is some kind of swamp in here with a fire in it. It smells awful in here." And the term paper pages would pile up. I liked my mouth being stimulated. I liked things going into me while words were pouring out of me. You might say I had my own natural air cycle. Hot air going in, plenty of hot air going out. The term paper pages would pile up, and I passed these courses. One prof said, "You sure got a very clear mind." And I thought, that's from the stuff I buy from the West Indians along Nostrand between H and I in our corner. But I just said thank you to the guy and took full credit. All my credits, and then gave up smoking and writing for a while and took up poetry. I found poetry seemed to work best with liquid. I became caffeine-free. Gave my lungs a break and spit up my urinary system. So I kept shoving liquid in my mouth now instead of paper and tobacco and weed and smoke, and the words kept piling up, but more in columns than in rows now, and that's fine too. I'd pour the coffee from a carafe which holds about 2 gallons it seems, and the words kept piling up, and the caffeine buzz, Jesus Christ, is legal. You get this stuff, Jesus Christ, it's cheap. Not no more big expenses from strange dudes in dreadlocks and dark corners. I never knew a writer who wasn't wired. How else do you connect?